Okay, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another one of my videos. Hope you're doing very well, having a very nice day. Today, ignore the continue game, it started to load up so I quit it, but it's going to be a new game. It's a game called That Dragon Cancer. It's going to be a heavy one. It's not a horror game. It's not going to be a funny game. It's going to be similar to, well, similar in a sense to Blackwood Crossing in the sense that it's quite an emotional story. I know that I've played this before ages and ages and ages ago. I don't quite remember it very well. So I wanted to play it actually on the channel because it's been a while. It's been, you know, years and years and years. It is a developer's love letter to his son. So it's a real story. Their son who went through having cancer. It's an immersive narrative-driven experience to memorialize their son. And it's a mixture of first person and third person, point and click. And it also features audio taken from home videos, spoken word poetry, and themes of faith, hope, despair, helplessness, and love, along with in-game tributes to the loved ones of over 200 Kickstarter backers. So originally it was a Kickstarter. Yeah, so this is your warning now. It's going to touch on sensitive topics. We'll have to see how it is. I'm playing this through a completely different lens because I've personally got links to cancer, which I didn't when I first played it. And I remember it was emotional enough then. So it's going to be an all-in-one session, start and finish. Yeah. Let me know if you enjoyed it in the comments. Let me know if you like seeing the more narrative, kind of emotional stories. Because, yeah, I want to show you the ones that you may not have seen. Or if you have seen them already, then, you know, want to stick around, then great. So let's get into it. Bread on the water. Hope you're ready. Headphones recommended. It did say it on the beginning, before the main menu. Headphones definitely recommended.
Okay, guys, give some to Joel. Share with Joel. Yeah.
Okay, starting off as a duck.
Don't touch the birds. No. Don't touch the birds.
Don't touch the birds.
No, they're gross.
Why do kids like touching birds? I've had it in parks. There's like kids grabbing pigeons. I'm just like, what? Like, where are the parents?
Oh, guys, give Joel some bread.
Wow, that's a lot.
Well, Isaac, you gotta give him little pieces. He doesn't understand. Here you go, Joel. Here's a piece. Okay, now you throw it.
I just want to turn the music down a little bit. Can I turn the music down? I can't. Really? Damn. Okay.
Almost 5, right?
Yeah.
But he can't talk.
It's true.
Yeah.
Humans can talk.
Yeah, I know.
Just not Joel.
Joel.
Well, Joel got sick right after he turned 1. And,
Kind of slowed him down a little bit, buddy.
yeah. So he's just slower than most kids. I think eventually he'll catch up.
You think Joel will read?
Yeah, I think Joel will read eventually.
Well, Isaac, of course. He's just delayed. Because, you know.
Yeah.
Joel's supposed to be a boy. But he's a baby. He's a boy baby.
Yep, he's a boy baby. That's just about right. You know, there's lots of things Joel isn't good at, but there's some things he is good at. What is he good at?
Eating, laughing.
Yeah.
I'm good at making him laugh.
You are good at making him laugh. How do you make him laugh?
I fall down.
Yeah. It's really funny when you fall down.
He's gonna show us what he loves.
Yeah.
Okay. So Joel, not as developed as other kids his age by the sounds of it, because of a treatment park at the edge of the world.
What does Joel love? Wawa. In cups, bathtubs, and the warm, wet tongues and the cool fur of Das. And give it a sweet moise of daily affection. And bye-byes.
Yeah, there's Dad.
And blown kisses. And more. Oh, always more. This full list of words. So few words.
Whoa. Oh, okay. WASD is to look around. So it's just the same as the mouse. Okay, so it's just mouse play. This one had an eye, the other one had feet. So I'm wondering, is this a dead end? We had a choice there of which way we could go.
Is it time? No, but very soon. Do you think they know? Can they sense it? None of them know. No one ever realizes how short the time is.
Interesting. I wasn't sure if they were talking about the pregnancy then, with Joel. But I'm not sure. Cryptic.
What is pain without a word for it? What is hope without a word for it?
That's Joel.
Who is God? What is joy? Who am I to him? Dada.
And they're all Joel, just doing different things.
Let's give Joel a kiss.
Give him a kiss. Can you give Zoe a kiss? Zoe kisses.
You say hi, Zoe.
Hi, Zoe. Hi, Zoe.
Now give Joel a kiss.
Do it again. Big kiss.
Let's give Joel a kiss.
Yes.
Hey babe, just got done at the doctor. Now they think that maybe he's throwing up all the time because he has acid reflux. So they gave me a medication and we can give it to Joel, and they said we have to give it at least 3 full days, but that if he's still throwing up after that, then we can come back. And I mentioned the
So
hedgehog thing
stunned.
again, even though they keep saying it's not related, but you always have to mention that one weird outlying thing. So I told them how his head was tilted to the right, but they still say that that's probably not related at all. So I guess we'll just give this a try, and I don't know, I'll tell you more about it when you get home.
Okay, let's interact with the other Joels.
Okay, Joel, ready,
Yeah.
set,
Yeah.
go. Ready?
Okay.
That is a dog.
This is actual audio.
Who's that? I was telling Caleb that Joel's doing really well. Yeah. He's been very peaceful all afternoon. Oh, yeah.
That's already started. Barely started.
Okay, Joel, ready? Set? Go!
Oh. Damn, they're all gone. Okay. Oh, man. Those black trees seem to symbolise bad. Something bad. Like the cancer, probably.
Fear is cancer's preservative, cancer's embalming oil. And you, O accuser, are fear's oil salesman. You're a snake, a serpent, a dragon with snuffed out coal on his breath, molting, and talons broken from the struggle to free yourself of your own skin.
That dragon cancer. This looks like the hospital. On hospital time. Now, you notice these sorts of games, I don't talk as much because, A, I feel like these stories need to be absorbed, you know, by watching them. And also for you to watch, I want you to have the same experience I'm having as you're playing a game.
Hey, do you want to rock?
Especially these, you just need to listen to what's been said. And then in the breaks, then kind of unpack what's just happened or what you've seen, rather than just fill in the empty space, which I feel like some people do.
There we go.
He's having chemo right now. It's awful. No, I've gone first person as the dad. Oof,
Hey babe, I was just thinking, do you ever think Joel can hear better than he's supposed to be able to. Because I know, like, it's supposed to be moderate to severe hearing loss, but sometimes, like today, he hears music playing before I do. So I saw him dancing, and I had to look around to hear that a song was playing. And I just don't, like, if his hearing loss is that bad, I can't imagine. I don't know, I just wonder about it. Anyway, call me later. Bye.
Help. I don't know what I'm doing. What the fuck? What is that? Whoa. What is that transition? Mad. Look at this. Isn't it awful? It just like defies, like, your brain can't comprehend how awful and unfair it is for a kid to have to go through this. No, something they should never need to be experiencing at this age. What the fuck are these things? Go away. What are they? Oh. Oh, I'm controlling him. Oh shit. Okay, so I need to dodge the cancer. Probably went the wrong way. Shit. Yeah, okay. Alright, my bad. Oh shit. What the fuck? I can't see. Oh my god. Jesus. Oh, bless you.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
I just wanted to take a shower. Is that okay? Are you okay with Joel? Okay, thanks.
Okay, so I'm the mum now. Where's Joel gone? Oh my god. Oh god. It's wholesome as fuck. Hmm? End of treatment party. drawings. Brittany, I wonder who that is. Gotta be a real person, right? Colors of Valor? I mean, this one's great. Look at that. Family in Color by Carolyn. Unusual Gravity. Starlight Hippo. My favorite one. Journey in Light and Darkness by Sylvia Walgreen. Dance Like No One's Watching. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Offspring by Chris Abbey. Still Life. What room am I meant to be going to? Jesus, there's a lot of artwork. Untitled. Damn, dad drawing. I like that one. Claire's First Finger Paint. Untitled. I'd love to know who these people are in like in relation to the developer, or if they're just random. Henry and Ella Oliver, like they strike me as, some of them especially are like real ones. You, Linda, who made the last impression. Galactic Treasure. AAA. Untitled. That's a bit sinister. Okay. I don't know where the right way is to go, because I don't want to go straight to progress it without exploring as much as I can. So there's a bit more artwork. There's a phone. Go on then. From Amy. Another voicemail. Battery's low.
Hey honey, we're on our way home from the hospital now, so if you wanted to preheat the oven starting in about 30 minutes, that would work, and we could throw in that lasagna.
Oh,
do you know how
damn.
they celebrate
I progressed it.
treatment day, like when kids are done with their treatments?
Yeah, they ring a bell, don't they?
I guess maybe you don't because you're not in the clinic as much as I am, but on someone's last day, they always bring them a cake and they sing Happy Off Therapy Day to you. Anyway, that happened today. I mean, it happens a lot, but today I cried. I just wanted that day so bad, you know? I just we're not ever gonna get that day. If he's better, we won't know that he's better. We don't get a day. Anyway, okay, call me if you can. There's probably traffic, so I could talk on my way home. All right, bye.
What on earth is this? Funny. Collected. All different chemo drugs, MRI scans, blood transfusion. Oh god, I didn't know that's what I was collecting.
Well, how long is it going to be before we can have some answers? Did anyone ask the doctor?
Oh shit.
Okay, is it just the doctor on call, or is this our doctor? Well, because the on-call doctor is just a resident.
Is there a way we could talk to our doctor? It just seemed like yesterday in clinic they were going to let us go. I just want to know what the plan is.
Who Who canceled the treatment?
Isn't it dangerous for him not to get it? I thought he needed that.
I know you're just doing what the orders say, but can I just talk to the doctor that ordered it?
Damn, so we're not happy with some decisions being made. Sounds shit. Ugh. And at the centre of this, you've got this little child. Whoa. Huh? More photos. The Temple of Man. Got a toy with him. Oh, it's awful.
Hey, it's you again. I love you.
Oh.
My friend. This is my favorite game. Do you want to see? Watch out, started.
Whoa.
You touch it right here, then a big lion comes. You know a scary lion? It's so loud. I can roar just like him. Yeah, hear me roar? Why? Don't be afraid. You might want to cover your ears.
Damn.
Here comes the animals. Pterosaurs is my favorite.
Oh. Not sure what I'm meant to be doing. There's different songs depending on what animal he's riding. Am I meant to do something else? I feel like he's had a go on every animal now. Okay. Maybe that's just what's going on in Joel's head. Waking up. Yeah. Now he's waking up to his mum singing. Matthias Dowie? 1998 to 2008, 10 years old. Why have I got a card about a kid? Hugs to all my UIHC kids and families, Greg Rhys. No. Everyone who's ever died of cancer, especially my father and grandmother. Rest in peace, Hank, Marsha, and all the rest of you beautiful, beautiful people. I hope that whatever's become of you, you are presently better off than you were at the end of your life. We miss you. Oh, that nearly got me then. Bradley Stewart, 4 years old. Why have we got other people's... Put that card down. I want the green one. My hero and Henry M. There's loads of cards. Are these going to be from the Kickstarter backers, do you reckon? They were able to put, like, tributes in cards for their loved ones. Have faith like children and love like Christ. Why do it if it's not fun? There's loads of cards, man. Take my tears, love, / they will carry you home. I miss you, Rachel. Oh, God. Have no fear, our story's just going right. I can't read anymore. What's out here? Oh my God, look how many cards there are. These have got to be from all the Kickstarter backers. Don't let speed bumps become the mountains they try to be. I reckon it is. And that's incredible. But I need to just progress it, because I'll get upset if I read loads more.
This terrible routine. Watching you. Waiting for you to wake. Hoping you will never remember these days of illness and treatment. One day, I'll bring you here. Show you your tiny handprints on the wall, and you'll be annoyed that we all think of you as some big miracle. Cancer will be such a small part of all you could grow to be. You will tire of hearing about it. You won't want to see the cards and notes I saved. And I won't mind at all. I'll hold the memories of this hard day. You just leave it behind.
I think that door's where I'm going. Is that recording? I think so. There's just so many. Hear a door opening. Can't go that way. Look, the cards thing is such a good idea. Let's just dip into another one. Thanks for being my Uncle Irwin. So sad. Yeah, to Braden and Beckham, my whole heart. Love, Daddy. Frank Sinatra's just left a card. Nice one. I'm sorry, guys. It's not good. The last words you want to hear at in doctor's office. That didn't work.
Farmer Bill makes the pigs bacon for breakfast. Farmer Bill plays
Well, not
fetch
again.
with the pigs. Farmer Bill plays hide and seek with the cows.
Oh, it's so somber in here. Fuck. Got to do each one.
In the winter, Farmer Bill plays hockey on the pond with the ducks. Farmer Bill always wins, but the ducks perform mightily. The horses invented a new scripting language called Equiscript.
These jokes are gonna not really register with children, but more. Okay.
Those mischievous pigs are napping on Farmer Bill's couch.
Is that like sign language for more? Because
The pigs wash the dishes
he's
after
not talking as much.
Farmer Bill separates the sheep from the goats. Sheep go to heaven. Goats go to town.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not
No,
good.
God. Oh, God. What do you mean?
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good. I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
What am I rewinding for? Oh,
I'm
shit.
sorry, guys. It's not good.
Oh, shit. Okay, let's hear from you. Oh, God.
Parents always ask how big.
The
Wrong
MRI.
question. They should ask where it is. Location is everything. Slow death or quick, symptoms and losses all come down to where. Well, it's in the frontal cortex. And it's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed.
Oh.
This is a tragedy.
Let's hear from her now.
With an ATRT, as soon as you have a recurrence of any kind, it is fatal. It's only a matter of time before it spreads to several locations. We've already thrown all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue to give him chemotherapy that we know it's resistant to, so there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
Right, well, she didn't say anything. Do I have to rewind back to the beginning? Then go to her.
With an ATRT,
No,
as soon as you
okay.
have a recurrence of any kind, it is fatal.
Okay.
It's only a matter of time before it spreads to several locations. We've already thrown all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue to give him chemotherapy that we know it's resistant to, so there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
I'll nod my head.
With an ATRT,
Yeah, whenever
as
I
soon as you
ask
have a
sciencey
recurrence of any
questions, I
kind,
nod my head,
it is fatal.
digesting every Latin
It's only a
word,
matter of
hoping
time
it will
before
stick to my
spreads several
ribs,
locations.
become part of me.
We've already thrown all
That
the
if I ask
chemotherapy
enough
we have at
questions,
it.
that maybe I can
We
get
can't
my
continue
brains
to
around
give
this
him
cancer,
chemotherapy that we know it's resistant to.
and I can choke it to death. I love asking good questions. It impresses them. They'll be impressed with the way we handle all of this. Such good, thoughtful parents that ask such good questions.
Doesn't make
So
you a
there
good
just
parent.
aren't any
asking
treatment
good
options
questions.
that are
That's just-
curative.
How do you wrap your head around this? I mean, I guess they do that by asking questions and trying to focus on other stuff, but
I guess I have imagined it.
With an ATRT,
I've
as soon as you
imagined
have
it a
recurrence of
lot,
any
but
kind,
not like this.
It is fatal.
It's different.
It's only
I
a
thought
matter
I
of
would
time
sob
before it spreads to
uncontrollably
several locations.
or puke just right on the floor.
We've already thrown all the
I
chemotherapy
thought I'd
we
shake or
had.
wail or something.
We can't continue to give him chemotherapy
Guess
that we
this
know
is
is resistant
shock.
to.
Tragedy, he said. That's right. That's the perfect word for this. It's a tragedy. I wonder if he says that every time.
It's just there,
He's
lent
crying
against
a
us.
little. I love him for that. He's not callous, he's genuinely sad. She is too.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
Well, I've done everyone now, so what am I meant to do? Oh, that was all the way back at the beginning. Did I miss that?
And there it is.
Yes, I missed
They
it.
get it now.
They've always been clear.
Sometimes I wish we could just leave them waiting a few more minutes, because once they get this news, their life never goes back to how it was before.
It's in the frontal cortex.
Those were their
It's
last
quite small
normal
at this
minutes,
point, but unfortunately
and
the
they
size
didn't
isn't
even know it.
terribly important.
I'm glad he's so good at this. He takes the losses so personally. Joel's looking good. He's been making progress, his weight is up. It's just hard to believe that we only made it halfway through chemotherapy. It was rough at first, but I really started to think that he was gonna make it.
Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
Okay, yeah, my bad. I didn't rewind all the way to the beginning. Parents.
I knew it. I knew it.
Has had a recurrence of this
No.
tumor.
Where is it? Size matters. If I know how big it is, I
It's in the
can
frontal
face it.
cortex.
I can size it
It's
up.
quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
Oh, wow. This is that
They've always been
conversation. Can't imagine we're having that
Has had a
conversation.
recurrence of his tumor.
Where is it? How big is it?
Well, it's in the frontal cortex, and it's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
Oh, for chemo to fail, it is just the worst. What do I do now? Play again? I need the timestamp to go
I
forward.
guess I have imagined it.
With an ATRT,
I've
as soon as
imagined
you
it
have
a
recurrence of
lot,
any
but not
kind,
like this.
It is fatal.
It's different.
I know I've already done
It's only
this.
a
Thought
matter
I
of
would
time
sob
before it spreads to
uncontrollably
several locations.
or puke just right on the floor.
We've already thrown all the
I
chemotherapy
thought I'd
we
shake or
have at
wail
him.
or something.
We can't continue to give him chemotherapy
guess
that we
this
know
is
he's resistant
shock.
to.
Tragedy, he said. That's right. That's the perfect word for this. It's a tragedy. I wonder if he says that every time. He's crying a little. I love him for that. He's not callous, he's genuinely sad. She is too.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
Why is the sun not going forward? I feel like I've done all of them now. Oh, hang on. It did move, did it?
I guess I have imagined
Okay,
it.
it did move forward.
I've imagined it a
Have a recurrence of
lot,
any
but not
kind,
like this.
It is fatal.
It's different.
Sorry.
It's only
I
a
thought
matter
I
of
would
time
sob
before it spreads to
uncontrollably
I didn't know it
or
moved
puke
again.
just right on the floor.
We've already thrown all the
I
chemotherapy
thought I'd
we
shake or
have at
wail or something.
We can't continue to give him chemotherapy
guess
that we
this
know
is
it's resistant
shock.
to.
Tragedy, he said. That's right. That's the perfect word for this. It's a tragedy. I wonder if he says that every time.
I wonder how long he's
crying
had the
a little.
chemo for.
I love him for that. He's not callous, he's genuinely sad. She is too.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
Let's jump back to the dad. Hopefully get a new scene.
We're
This is
very
not
good
what I wanted.
at end-of-life
Yeah.
care. We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
An awful thing to hear. Okay, and if I go back, I can get her thoughts on what she just said.
I guess I'm going to cry after all because they love us. And they love Joel, and we're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
At the end of life. You just don't fathom, let's get these people's thoughts, you just don't fathom having these conversations with a kid.
We're very good at
Where's he
end-of-life
gone?
care.
Where's he gone?
We're very good at managing the pain
When
and
did he
masking
leave?
symptoms at the end of life.
When?
How long are we talking about?
Prediction time again. No matter what I say, they'll wish it was longer. But sometimes longer is worse. A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
Oh, God. Few weeks to maybe 4 months. Right, let's get to her, and then that's all of them for this section.
We're very good at end-of-life care. We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
Right, let's just do her again.
Is Nick crying? How long are we talking about? How am I going to hold it together now?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months. Okay, I said fatal.
Given you a lot to think about
I
already
said
today.
not
We're
curative.
going to have you come
Have
back
I said
Monday
the word
to
death
talk
yet?
about palliative treatment.
I can tell they understand, though. A whole new vocabulary. All the rules are different now. I think it's really sinking in. Oh, she's crying. We should wrap
We'll
this
do a
up
lumbar
soon.
puncture.
All the
Talk to
details
our
can wait.
radiation oncologist to decide whether we could do some radiation or just chemotherapy.
What would the radiation do?
Well, the radiation could probably kill the tumor we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms.
Oh.
But it would not keep more tumors from developing. Because we know if it spread here, it has spread other places too.
What's happening? No, I'm not done. No! Stop that. Jesus.
Oh, miracles are
How
scary.
long are we talking about?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
How long are we talking about?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months.
Oh, okay. That was brief, so let's stick with the parents again.
4 months.
We've
What
given
is
you a
that?
lot to think about already today,
February?
but we're going to have you come back
So
Monday
we
to
have
talk about
Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, Joel's birthday, maybe Valentine's Day, and that's it? And, oh, we still haven't told anyone I'm pregnant.
Oh, she's pregnant.
Too scared they'd think it was irresponsible. And now this? They'll think it's a replacement baby.
Oh.
I don't want a replacement.
Radiation could probably
Oh,
kill the tumor
God.
we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms. But it would not keep more tumors from developing. Because we know if it spread here, it has spread other places too.
So, the radiation would buy us some time.
No, nothing will really buy us any time at this point. It just can make the time you have left more comfortable. So, we'll schedule you to come back in Monday, and we'll
we'll have some options for you to consider. We're so sorry.
Science, it's simpler, measurable. I give A, B, I can subtract C, and I get this result, and I can do something to control it. Or at least have the sense that I'm controlling it. For now, all we have left is a miracle. And miracles are fickle. They don't always come, and we don't always know why. What if Joel's miracle doesn't come? I hope he lives. I've always hoped. But now I can't do anything but hope. Oh, radiation. At least we can do something. Hope doesn't require signing papers, or driving to hospitals, or holding Joel in my lap. Hope is for something someone else has to do for us. And when doctors can't, invisible Jesus must.
We're so sorry.
It's clever that the water, you know, the situation that they just feel like they're drowning in this whole scenario. That is good. And I mean, it's dumping a lot of heavy information on them as well.
So, the radiation would buy us some time.
No, nothing will really buy us any time at this point. It just can make the time you have left more comfortable. So, we'll schedule you to come back in Monday, and we'll have some options for you to consider. We're so sorry.
That's alright, let's just get hers. And then we're probably on the last ball.
I cannot cry. They shouldn't feel like they have to comfort me.
Back Monday and we can talk about palliative treatment.
Palliative?
Palliative is medicine you give at the end of life to improve the quality of life. Its goal is to treat the symptoms, but it can't cure Joel.
We'll do a lumbar puncture and talk to our radiation oncologist to decide whether we could do some radiation or just chemotherapy.
What would the radiation do?
Well, the radiation could probably kill the tumor we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms, but it would not keep more tumors from developing, because we know if it spread here, it would spread other places too.
So, the radiation would buy us some time.
No, nothing will really buy us any time at this point. It just can make the time you have left more comfortable. So, we'll schedule you to come back in Monday, and we'll have some options for you to consider. We're so sorry.
Okay, we'll stick with the woman again.
Thank you. We can do this because it is an honor to know Joel. And to know you. To treat him and to be here for you during this difficult time. Thank you. That means a lot.
You're welcome. I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
The MRI?
They've always been clear! Joey's had a recurrence of his tumor. Where is it? How big is it?
What the fuck?
Well, it's in the frontal cortex, and it's quite small at this point. But unfortunately, the size is apparently important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy. As soon as you have a recurrence of any kind, it is fatal. It is only a matter of time before it spreads to several locations. We have already thrown all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue to give him chemotherapy when they know it was resistant. So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
Very loud. Jesus.
How long are we talking about?
A few weeks to maybe 4 months. We've given you a lot of feedback already today. But we're going to have you come back Monday.
Oh boy. Poor Joel. Joel? I can't see a fucking thing. Stop doing that. Fuck. Adrift. Oh, my bird.
I have so many things stirring around in my spirit that I have to write
God, it's reading it for me.
to settle myself and find God's wisdom in the midst of chaos. I'm scared I won't be strong enough to face the things we might have to face in the coming weeks and months. But then I remember how much grace God gave us to walk out everything we've already faced. I've never felt completely overwhelmed, and I've never felt alone. So no matter what comes next, and I truly cannot even begin to guess how this will go, I know we will be carried. I want to shout out, look what God is about to do. Watch how he delivers Joel. And at the same time, I want to roll up in a silent ball and wait it out with fear and trembling, so aware of all my doubt, but yet convinced that my doubt is insignificant compared to God's faithfulness.
I'm probably gonna get myself in trouble here. I get that she's just, you know, whatever you can tell yourself to get you through it, but God is not, like, you're putting your faith in God. God is not going to help you here. You've had the worst news possible.
Down.
Not gonna help anything.
Should we do a song?
You're gonna be even more upset when you're, oh, I didn't.
Big
Oh,
boys,
you
why
know.
don't you come in here and we'll sing the littles a lullaby.
Get fucking cancelled, so I'm just gonna say nothing.
I know, it's bedtime. Ugh, okay. Elijah, lay down.
Beg, did you even check in his mouth?
Joe, no.
Joel has chicken stuck in his face.
So, how long will we be in California?
I don't actually know. That's kind of why we're packing up everything, is because if the trial works really well, then maybe we'll stay in California for a really long time. Like, as long as it keeps helping Joel, then we want to stay and do the best we can for him and stay there where he's getting help. But if the medicine starts to not work, as soon as
So
it's
again,
not
this is
helping
actual
him, I
audio.
promise we'll come back home.
From the real family.
Are we going to Disneyland?
Yeah, of course. What do you think, Caleb? You okay with leaving for so long?
I'm kind of excited, but I'm kind of not. I mean, I think it'll be fun, but I just don't like missing school.
Oh, yeah.
You're the only 8-year-old to ever. That's amazing.
I hate to miss school, huh? But, like, why?
Well, I just hate having all that homework that I have to do.
Oh, you hate catching up from missing school.
Your teachers are going to send me
That makes more
homework,
sense.
and we'll just try to do a little bit of it every day, so it won't be that bad, but they'll still be fun.
So yeah, this
Still
is
be
showing
Kids get to go and go on an adventure.
families having to travel. Sorry if you want to listen to it all. I'm not going to listen to it all, otherwise I'll be here all day. It's showing how, you know, this family is traveling as far as it takes to get treatment.
The ravenous reverie of waking is but a distant memory. Or was it a dream? I can't remember the last time I woke up hungry. Not so long ago, carefree, welcoming the challenge of yoga on paddleboards, springing through the rain and over puddles at the reservoir track. weathering several storms since entering the first battlefield over 2 years ago. A succession of precise scalpels, high-energy beams, and pharmacological strategies.
Yeah, I don't really like poems. I'll be honest. I'd rather see stuff that the family have written, like this.
I had been in this room with my father before, during the brief window where he wasn't dying but was instead getting better. That wasn't the man I saw this time.
Okay, I don't know
I
who
saw
wrote
the
this.
other one, the one who cried out and needed holding, the one who fell asleep for 20 seconds and then woke up a different person each time. There was a clear part right in the middle of it, a minute or so, where everything was calm before his tour of hell resumed. That was goodbye, even if no one said it. I don't think I will ever get better after having seen that. I think this is the kind of knowing that stays with you. I can reach into my pocket now and find it there.
What is that about? Another piece of artwork.
I am at Seattle Children's Hospital, and nobody wants to be here. Even as an internationally recognized temple of healing, every inch of it is terror. Every cubic inch of every room that is not occupied by terrified children and terrified parents is filled to its capacity with a terror wholly unique to that family, which no other person has any power to comprehend. There is art on the walls and rooms which is designed to evoke a jungle of some kind, and I resent it. Every giraffe is my sworn enemy.
No, I'm doing giraffes dirty. Every giraffe is my sworn enemy. Right. There's loads more bottles over there. I can't fly over there. Have I read this one?
Even though every natural law indicates it, even though popular culture is rife with examples, even though the arc of his condition moved with haste in a particular direction, specifically down, I was very surprised when my father died. I was surprised that he could. It wasn't merely naivete. Those afflicted with his particular cancer number less than 100. It is the sort of cancer that excites a doctor. One of the things that is so exciting about this cancer is that it apparently didn't form the hard masses we use to find the disease. Rather, it converts the meat of your abdomen into a kind of undifferentiated doom. What might happen is that they will attempt to draw your blood and instead draw out the green syrup that was once your guts. Shortly thereafter, they will tell you and your family that the fight is over.
What the fuck? Right, so I think I need to go back to go forward. I don't know who this is. This is someone else who's experiencing the cancer.
Park, and there's a museum, and there's
We've been through so much already. This is a new degree of tragedy, but it's not so much different from the struggle we've already been living. We pressed into God. We pressed into faith. We fought until we found peace. We stood in peace when our flesh wanted to strive more. We stood in peace when it started to feel like laziness or foolishness or both. We waited for God to direct us specifically in prayer because all the directions we had initiated had not panned out. We prayed for no nausea because that's what we felt in our spirits we were supposed to pray, even though we'd prayed it countless times before while Joel continued to vomit.
Well, because that just doesn't solve anything.
We saw one small miracle.
Sorry.
And then another. We waited to pray specific things until we were given specific direction, and we saw bigger miracles. And yet, if you asked either of us if we were doing enough, trying hard enough, we would say no. As this long day draws to a close, I am tired, but not sleepy. My face is puffy from crying. I have a dry throat and dry hands, a slight headache, and a desire to write down absolutely everything. I want to describe the feeling of being entirely empty and entirely resolute. I want to explore how I can be deeply sad and incredibly hopeful at the same time. I want to talk about holding Joel's hand, walking down the hall wanting to soak in the moment, to memorize the feeling of having his hand and mine, to let it matter, and then hating that my thoughts swing to, because what if I can't hold his hand one day? And hating that thought, wishing I could just appreciate each second of Joel without that appreciation spilling into the pre-morning I refuse to do because I believe he will live. But instead of fighting the brief thoughts of mourning, choosing to fight instead that lie that says that those thoughts betray some doubt, some mistrust of God, when I know that those thoughts make me human. That God knows I am human. He doesn't make Joel's victory dependent on me never feeling unsure.
Yeah, she's leaning very heavily onto the religion to help her through this.
I remember the day I was diagnosed.
Oh, this sounds real.
I remember the hallucinations from the high fever of 5-year-old's nightmares. I remember my mother silently weeping in the doctor's office. I remember friends and family gathered around my hospital bed in prayer. I remember the 2-hour ambulance ride to St. Jude where they could better care for me. I remember the 2.5 years of weekly chemo treatments, the numerous lumbar punctures and bone marrow aspirates.
Oh, the bone marrow
sucks as well. I remember Doctors Bell, Dahl, and Kalwinsky, nurses Jean, Judy, and Dale, Miss
2.5 years of weekly chemo.
And travel, all part of the team that cared for me. I am a walking memorial to their successes. I remember the other patients I'd see each time I went to the hospital for chemo. I remember when some stopped coming. I knew what that meant. I remember the years of summer camp for children with cancer, children like me. I remember their laughter and the midnight talks of fears and joys, normal kid stuff. Some less so. I remember when some stopped coming. I knew what that meant. But I remember them. I am, and other survivors are, memorials to those who lost their fights.
Oh, God.
Oh, her expectation is so maddening sometimes. You know what she wrote on the eve of Joel's first surgery? The one back in January when we first found the tumor?
What?
I seriously feel like a kid on Christmas Eve. I'm pleading for God to spare his life. And I'm tempted to despair because self-inspection leads me to conclude I shouldn't expect much of anything. And yet my wife is expecting a surprise party from the Lord, replete with presents,
he gets it.
Supernatural miracles.
Annoying.
I envy her.
What am I meant to do here? It annoys him, but he's envious because it obviously gives her some sort of Joel the baby knight. It gives her
Hop in bed, boys. Let's
peace
go.
or something.
Boys, get in bed.
Oh, can you at least tell us a story?
Sure.
Okay. This is the story of a very brave knight named Joel.
Joel the baby knight?
Yes, Joel the baby knight. But he's also Joel the very brave knight. And he was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
Oh, shit.
Because of his tumor?
Mm-hmm.
Where does the dragon live?
In a forest.
Is the dragon big?
Very big.
Oh god.
Does the dragon breathe fire?
So much fire.
You mad? I just ducked.
So, Joel has armor, like a sword and a shield and stuff? Ooh, or maybe a spear?
Yeah, that sounds good. So brave Sir Joel with his sword and his shield and his awesome spear and his super jumping ability.
I need that.
Was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
Whoa.
What other superpowers does he have?
He also has grace.
That's not a superpower.
It's the best superpower.
Do you guys know what grace means?
Yeah, it's kind of like help.
How do I get up?
It's kind of like help.
Okay. That's easier. That's much easier.
He's not the only one who's ever tried to fight this dragon. Some very brave knights have fought this dragon and lost. And some are able to drive the dragon off. They can go home and they can quit fighting for a while.
Joel's been fighting this dragon for a long time, huh?
A long time.
But
way too long.
Joel found a nice empty cave.
Nice.
Where he could rest. And it seemed like the dragon couldn't find him.
As in, the treatment was looking better.
But just when he thought that the danger was past, the dragon found his hiding spot and came after him in the cave.
Shit.
Well, that dragon's going to kill Joel. Joel's going to lose.
Why do you say that?
Because Joel is just a baby. Babies can't kill dragons.
That's not
You're right.
him at all.
The baby can't kill the dragon. But that's the best part of this story.
Ow.
God fights for Joel.
Okay, I'm dead.
Fights that dragon cancer right with Joel. And we know that God can win even if Joel can't. That's grace.
Get fucked. Left. I suck.
Well, what about Tim from church,
Who the
Mom?
fuck is
He
this?
died from cancer. Wasn't God fighting for him? Didn't he have grace?
Come on, Tim from church.
Tim fought so well.
Why the fuck is Tim involved
so
from
brave,
church?
So strong. God let him rest. It may have seemed like the dragon won because Tim died. We know that Tim's in heaven and that he's with God and that God is so proud of him. So maybe for Tim getting to be done
Dead.
fighting was grace.
Come on. Tim can't die. Tim can't die. Come on, Joel, lad. How many times can I hit this fucking dragon, man? I don't understand. Up to heaven you go. Thanks, Tim. Fuck's sake. Drowning. What a lovely chapter. That's where Dad is at. Annoyed or frustrated, but also jealous at the ease that Mum is able to be at because of her religion. Oh.
Ryan! Oh, Ryan, get in the boat.
I can't.
You You have to. You'll drown.
And that's how she's staying
We're
above the
already
water
drowning.
because of the religion, whereas he's not got that. Is that what I'm
How can you sit there
reading?
like that?
Yeah.
Despair doesn't help anything.
Neither does false hope.
This is what I was
I'm
saying.
not despairing.
How can you say false hope? You're drowning.
Well, you're missing your oars, and you don't even know where you're going. And yet you're so sure you're gonna get there.
It's better than drowning.
Well, enjoy floating on the surface like you always do.
That is
There's
interesting.
nothing deep about drowning. Just get in the boat.
You have to let me feel this. Someone has to.
That's not fair. I love him as much as you do. I just really believe we're going to be okay.
Yeah, that would tell me. So yeah, it is interesting that she's in the boat. She is floating above the water because of her faith, but then there are no oars. And that is an interesting thing for him to point out, is that, well, yeah, you just carry on floating and just not knowing what's going to happen, but being, okay, I'm drowning and I'm seeing the reality of the situation. That is interesting.
Dear Mr. Barnett, I'm not sure if this letter will get to you. However, I felt the need to write to you in your company. My daughter recently passed away after a long battle with cancer, and she was only 14 years old. In our short time with her, we saw her transformed from our wonderful little girl into a sickly child who spent far too many days in her bed full of pain. And we worried that we would never see her happy again. Well, the hospital gave her access to a computer, and she found her way to your game. I'm unsure really what it is, but from the day that she began playing Legends of Terrace, our daughter changed.
Oh.
She sat up, she was excited, she smiled again. She told us all these stories about what she was doing in the lands, all the things she wanted to do in real life but was too sick to try. She swam in the ocean, rode a horse, she had birthdays, bought a house, and she went on adventures with these new friends from all over the world. I don't know how to explain the happiness that it brought to us. For a short while, our daughter returned to us. She'd regained the wonder and an optimism that the illness had taken from her. She talked about strange lands
kids have a
that
big
you
imagination.
had made, the creatures, magical things, and adventures she went on. She lost her battle for life, but you helped bring our daughter back.
Oh God,
for
as a
short
game
time.
company, what a letter
And
to
for that,
receive.
We're eternally thankful. Sincerely, Julie.
You'd hope that would get to someone, because that's amazing.
We miscarry at week 12. Sad, sad. But surely the next one will go better. It does. We relax after week 12. The belly grows. We take pictures. Alex talks and plays music to the little one inside. I walk in the frozen North Sea. Skip the sauna. No risk to this one. Week 29, a sonogram bonus. Twins! We float on air. We brainstorm names. Week 31, we crash. Too soon.
Oh no.
Too soon. They whimper, open eyes, look into ours. Off to the incubators. We drag ourselves home, cry, hope, pray. We visit, touch, keep track on a wall chart.
Okay.
Stefan's heart beats strong. He grasps a finger. Then he fades. His brain bruised from breech birth.
Oh no.
Day 5, he dies. We grieve, but pray for Nicholas. He gains weight. His heart is strong. Then he too fades. His intestinal tract necrotic, falling apart. Day 10, Nicholas dies. We want to die too. We despair into darkness, but hold together. Not easy when a child dies. The what-ifs torment for a while. What if I hadn't swum? If I hadn't lifted groceries, if we'd had a different doctor. But we go on to have 3 wonderful living children. Still, we miss these 2 always.
Are these written by people for the Kickstarter as well? Because these are absolutely heartbreaking.
Dear Julie, thank you for your letter.
Julie, this is the game developer.
Any small part in bringing your daughter joy. She will be missed within the game.
Oh.
I knew your daughter as Hinara of the Knights Guild.
Oh my god, what?
In our world, she lived in Dvardik and defended the city many times from the forces of evil. Your daughter may have ultimately lost her battle with that dragon cancer, but in my game, she was the Dragon Slayer. Since you don't know much about the game or who she was there, I'm sending you a screenshot of one of your daughter's adventures. Sincerely, Paul.
Ooh. I want to see the screenshot. Oh, so it's like one of those, like, choose your, your adventure sort of things. Outside the Knights Guild, you stand in front of the portcullis entrance to the Knights Guild. The portcullis is currently raised, allowing access southwards to the courtway, north leads to a dark tower. Obvious exits, north, south, southeast, southwest. Suit of armor is offering a quest. Hands. I think the blue might be what she does? No, I'm not sure. You are carrying a wildly flaming longsword in your right hand. Your left hand is empty. Nefiris flies to the north. The Lamagea reaches at you. Nefiris flies, it's probably from the north, letting out a loud screech. Hello. Hinara says hello. The sun has begun to set across the land of Terrace. Vasari, the goddess of time and history, appears before you. Please be patient as I record your deeds from this day. You feel a comforting sensation as a strange glow appears before you. Vasari smiles upon you. Thank you for your patience, says. Nefiris says, hey. Salute, Nef. You snap to attention and salute Nefiris. Nefiris dismounts from her furtive lamb gear. Look, Hinara. Hinara, profession, she is a human fighter. She appears to be a novice and a warder of the gate. She's a great unwashed of Dvarrik. She sits in good standing. She's carrying a sword. The left hand's empty. This is her armor. Not wearing jewelry. She's mounted on a stallion. She is your equal. Is this the last one? Oh, that letter nearly got me.
I'm reminded that having faith does not mean denying what is happening to Joel. Faith means knowing exactly what is happening and also knowing that God has a truth that trumps every other fact.
But what reassurance is knowing that God has a truth that trumps every other fact? What does that do for Joel? I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, that's just me. Wait, what we got here?
I'm sure my expectation looks like denial. But seeing Joel dying does not make me any less certain that he will be.
She's gonna piss me off.
In some ways, I feel more certain. Not because the same doubts don't come to me.
I'm not a mother, so I can't imagine the mind space. I know.
Much longer.
I can't
because this
be saying this, but
is almost finished, and we will have an ending one way or the other. So the doubts and fears that make me reaffirm that even if I'm wrong, this is where I stand, become less and less powerful. People's conciliatory words of comfort meant to reassure us and help us accept Joel's death don't sit well with me. They aren't offensive because I know the heart behind them is good, but they are weak words because it's so obvious to me that death is the given. I don't have to work to be ready for it or accept it. It is coming whether I would accept it or not. It has been coming slowly for so long. I don't have to work to understand that Joel is dying. It is obvious. Heaven is amazing. And so I'm not worried about death. It will come regardless of where I stand and wait. But now, death is circling close enough for redemption to finally feel closer.
Yeah, I shouldn't be mean about. Well, that's not my intention, but still shouldn't be judgy. But I get where he's coming from. I'm glad that he said something.
This is the part of the story where a daring rescue can thwart Jeff's
because I know they give
intentions
estimations
just in time,
and then people can live for years.
when it looks like it's already too late. I want to watch for that. I don't need to focus my eyes on death, studying it in its slow progression. Its course is already clear. But there is a glory that is coming, and its journey to us is wild and quick and frightening, and I want to be watching for that glory. I want to stand trembling in awe before God and His power. Not sure that this thing that we've asked for is something we can quite manage, but trying anyway. Death is the given. But the life that is possible now for Joel, the miracle that could come now that death
You just
is
shouldn't
so
get your
close,
hopes up on a miracle.
something worth pursuing. Worth
It's going to make it even harder to accept
everything
what's going to
see
happen.
with my own eyes.
I did say I wasn't going to be fucking right. Let's go. Meanwhile, with Dad under the water, aka who I'd probably be chilling with. Yeah. Can we? Oh, I can only swim down? Can we swim upwards? Nope, we're going down. Dehydration.
Huh. The sunset looks pretty from here. The orange glow cast on the wall. Better than the muted colors of this hospital. I wonder why they choose blues and greens. They, the ones who choose the colors that heal. Green for life.
Yeah, grass.
Blue.
Vegetation.
For comfort. Purple stripes.
Don't know.
To hide the stains. This chair is too small and sticks to my skin. I hate vinyl.
Hope we get them. Oh boy.
Blue. Purple. The ocean maybe? No, under the ocean. Silent, warm, and salty, like tears. He won't stop crying. I don't blame him. He feels miserable. I hate that we're here. I hate that he's sick. I just want him to feel better.
Have I got him? Happening.
Shh, 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 shh. It's okay, Jolie. Shh. Oh, don't throw your head, buddy. Don't.
I think I have got him. Oh. Oh man.
I hate this room. I didn't used to. For a moment it was an adventure. I was cast as the compassionate and caring father, holed up with his fragile son in a small cleft in the rocks. The storm raging, waves ripping at the sharp black rocks below, and enveloped in my arms, he feels safe, and I am holding him firmly, trying not to slip. Because if you hold tight enough, nothing will take him. Right?
What's that sort of crying? You don't know what to do to help.
Here we go. Bouncing around. Do you like
Pacing
that?
around this fucking room.
Oh,
It's
I
so
love your
depressing.
giggle. Bounce around. Is that funny? A bounce, a bounce, a bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, he won't stop crying.
That's not what I'm meant to do. There's nothing to click. Oh, back outside again? No. I think it's glitched. Oh, it's defo glitched. See that, like, jolt? Oh,
I'm hungry.
monster.
I wonder if he's hungry.
Fine.
He's screaming louder. Buddy, don't you want juice? He hits the box. I don't catch it. He drinks it greedily. Big, deep gulps. Okay, Jolie, that's enough.
Is he meant
Breathe,
to be
kiddo.
here?
And he does. And I wipe his face of snot and tears and juice. And then he vomits.
Oh.
And I catch it. I always catch it. I know you're thirsty, buddy, but you'll throw it up. No, don't grab too hard. You'll squirt all the juice out. Here, let me have it. It's so late, Joel. Lay down. I can't hold you. I can't make you feel better. Okay, buddy, okay, I'll hold you. Oh, Joel Bug, you look so miserable. No! Don't hit your head on the bars, Joel. Joel!
Oh, God.
I know you're mad. Please stop. Please. Stop.
This is difficult to hear.
I shake. I weep. I pray. I plead. I need peace. I am empty. You are. I don't know all that you are.
Oh, it's painful, that crying.
I want you here. I want you to call my son. No. And you've brought us this far. He's still here, not dead, not there, with you. Oh God, I want him here with me. Please. Peace. He sleeps.
Oh, that was so intense. Peace be still. Okay, he's floating.
There's a story in the Bible where Jesus and his disciples are on a boat, and a furious storm hits the sea, and everyone thinks they're gonna die. And where do you think Jesus is? Rowing alongside them? No. He's asleep in the back of the boat. So his disciples are freaking out and wake him up, and they say, "Don't you care if we drown?" So Jesus gets up and he says to the storm, "Quiet, Be still. And the sea becomes completely calm. Then he asks his disciples why they are so scared, and if they have any faith at all. Like he was frustrated with them. Because even though Jesus said, let's go to the other side of the lake, his disciples thought he was going to just let them die. So Joel died. Everyone does eventually, I suppose. But more than that, if he does die, will Jesus even care? Will he weep for him as he did for Lazarus? Will he weep for me?
Okay, so
I think
he's
greater than my fear of death
coming
is
around
that
to
of
his wife's thinking
insignificance.
now.
Or rather, my default assumption is that my thoughts and passions and loves and the stuff of my being are insignificant. How could the creator of all that is and ever was love my son as he did Lazarus? And could my soul stranded on this blue raft awash in a sea of stars, ice, and dust matter enough to him to turn his hand in mercy? Even while Jesus wept for Lazarus. 5 minutes later, he raised Lazarus from the dead.
Oh. Oh.
I'm sorry. I should have known we'd both end up in the same place. We always do. It just scares me every time. I just really believe he'll be healed. I know you believe too, just when you act like that, I get all unsure.
I don't know that.
What do you mean?
I just hope that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the difference. Yeah. Yeah. I guess that's the point I was trying to make. I came across like a dick. Just a very emotive subject, isn't it? Temple of God. Whoa. We doing here, Joel?
Alright, kids, you know what time it is.
Kids love a tablet, to be fair. Why am I walking so slow? See you in a bit. up here? What the fuck? Got a sofa. Oh, it's Joel. Joel? Wait, what? How am I meant to know? Listen again.
Lord, rise up. My God, come save him.
What do I hear?
Lord, rise up. My God, come save him.
Oh Lord, my God, let this boy's life return to him.
So I was trying to play a song.
Have mercy on us because he is weak.
Lord, rise up. My God, come save him.
Oh Lord, my God, let this boy's life return to him.
Oh, there we go. When was that? That one. Right. Look, stop.
Lord, rise
No.
up. Lord, rise up.
Oh! I want to... I have no idea what's going on. What is man meant to do? Oh?
Pray with all the strength, with all the faith that is in us, Lord. There is no time left for this child on this earth. Because when we come to you, Lord, with faith of little children, with faith as small as mustard seed, that when we speak in the name of Jesus, oh my God, let this child's soul come back to you.
Oh, this is too much. Can't tell I'm an atheist. I can't. Go. What's that mean?
He was not in the wind. He was not in the earthquake. He was not in the fire. He was here in a gentle whisper.
Picnic at the edge of the world. I didn't quite understand that part. I'm not afraid to admit it. You, Amy. I'm Ryan.
So here we are. And the air is emptier without his laugh, and yet our hearts are still full, though with a different drink. And this ride we've been on for so long is silent.
He's gone.
And so also the Lord. And so we sit here in this new silence and long for the music to start again and for the disc to spin again, even if it means going round and round for many more years. For at least we would be moving and Joel would be laughing here on earth and not only in heaven. But in this space, I sense his silence is only because he is drawing his breath. And now we know love and longing, empty and full, all in one moment. And I am grateful that we loved him well, and that we miss him well. And I hope that in the Lord's next breath, he will whisper his love song to you, his beloved, and that you will know him differently and more deeply. But now, we grieve in silence, yet not without his presence.
I remember you. You made it too. I'm glad you're here. I love it here. I bet you like it too. Look at all of these pancakes. Did you ever see pancakes like this? They're big as me. A big one is for me. A little one is for my dog. I always wanted a dog, and now I got one. I even got to name him Manju. Whoa, Bubbles? Manju doesn't catch a bubble. She likes to bite them. I love Bubbles. Look, I can catch one. I want more Bubbles. I love the bubbles. Do you see a rainbow in a pebble? Come here, Manju. Have another pancake.
There we go. Thank you for playing. Yeah, for Joel Evan Green. So yeah, real story. Game developer's story. January 12th, 2009 to March 13th, 2014. Yeah, what an incredible piece of work for someone to do, to channel that awful experience into something where they immortalize Joel. They're able to tell such a magnificent story. So designed by Ryan Amy and then Josh Larson. They shouldn't be having photos in hospital. Like, they should be having photos out, having fun. Wow. So I reckon a lot of those cards are from Kickstarter backers. Look how many there are. This is still on the A's. I'm going to leave this with you for now. I don't really want to do a normal outro, so I'm going to leave you with the rest of the backers. Thanks for enjoying it. Thanks for enjoying it, fucking hell. Thanks for watching. Say enjoy it. Enjoy it's probably the wrong word, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Take care.